Because there was no natural law. Natural law itself came into existence at the Big Bang. There was nothing. And then the universe exploded into being. What do I mean by nothing? No time, no space, no matter. Nothing.
According to the Big Bang model, physical space and time, as well as all matter and energy in the universe, came into being about 13.7 billion years ago in a cataclysmic event known as the Big Bang. And if we could have a slide of that, this will illustrate geometrically how space-time had a beginning. Now, what makes the Big Bang so remarkable, so stunning, is that it represents the origin of the universe from literally nothing.
The single greatest mistake Christians make in cosmology is that they erroneously think the Big Bang Theory shows the universe had an absolute beginning. This is simply false and is as ignorant and uneducated as a creationist who thinks evolution shows life came from non-life. Creationists ignorantly confuse evolution with abiogenesis. Evolution does not explain or entail how life originated, but how life diversified after it originated. Christians ignorantly confuse and bastardize the Big Bang model as evidence that the universe had an absolute beginning, when the Big Bang Theory never told us how the universe began, but how the universe developed and cooled from a uniform Planckian epoch. The Big Bang Theory never told us how the universe began because it couldn't, as it's based on general relativity, which breaks down at the subatomic level. To explain what happened prior to the Big Bang requires quantum mechanics, especially a solid and working model of quantum gravity. If you don't believe me, Dr. Craig has admitted this exact thing about the Big Bang model being based on general relativity and it breaking down on reasonablefaith.org in question 48. He writes, and I quote, "The standard Big Bang model needs to be modified in various ways. For example, the model is based on Einstein's general theory of relativity. But Einstein's theory breaks down when space is shrunk down to subatomic proportions. We'll need to introduce quantum physics at that point, and no one is sure how this is to be done." That's what your physicists meant when they said that the Big Bang extends back only as far as the Planck time. That, by the way, is no new realization. Everyone always knew that general relativity breaks down by that point. Unquote. This mistake by Christians of using the Big Bang model as scientific proof or empirical evidence that the universe had an absolute beginning is colossal. Without it, they have no scientific or empirical attestation to assert the existence of God. Since if time, space, matter, and energy had an absolute beginning, then the creator of them would have the exact signposts of what educated people would understand as God. Without the Big Bang model showing the universe had an absolute beginning, Christians have no scientific or empirical warrant to declare the existence of God, which is probably why Dr. William Craig is so stubborn in defending its quote-unquote prediction.